One of the challenges with VCs is that they invest in really smart people. So they find people who have a great idea. It could be a biotech idea or a new semiconductor or a new software as a service. And they want those people to focus on that idea and not on anything else that's outside of their realm. The one thing that all investors want is they want to get a good return on their money, and they need a good team around them. To get the most out of their money, they bring in a company like iuvo. If you can get the team working very efficiently with their IT systems, IT is not a barrier, it's actually an enabler for success. Matter of fact, I think a good IT company like ourselves will accelerate them to get to the end goal. One of the advantages of working with us is that we do things right the first time. And that talks about scalability, building things that can be small and inexpensive, but scale because they're done right. And if you don't do it that way, you're going to rework and you're going to pay for it again and again. Many of these companies that are funded by a VC or a private equity, they're really looking for an exit. They want to get their money back. And so one of the ways that commonly happens is mergers or acquisitions. And during that process, there's a lot of preparing and having sound systems and processes and IT-related items that are required. The companies that get a good exit and a good value often have the good processes, good security. That's all related to IT. And we've done this so much that we understand it and we can help that success. If we're not involved with them in the very beginning, then we come in and do an assessment and help them get to that point. Because a lot of times they're just focused on getting their product out to market and they haven't thought of all the security problems and constraints that they're in front of them. And we can look at this saying, well, if you're going to get this next level, it could be a clinical trial to a production part out there. They have to be ready for security. And this is really advantageous to a VC-funded startup because they often have an exit. So they want to get to IPO, they want to get acquired, and there's a lot of compliance and everything that has to happen before that. So if you have it built into it, you're already one step ahead of the game. When we get involved with a company and they start experiencing both our expertise and our level of customer service, they often respond to something like, where have you been all my life? If I had you earlier, we wouldn't have run across these problems. It seems to be true that we're driving towards high value, high service, and great solutions. And we do that because we hire really great people. Our mantra is hire people that are better than us all the time. On an average of 22 years of experience, if you talk to any other IT company, they have a lot of junior people that aren't necessarily adding value. So we love the energy of startups and we understand them.